Welcome to ranking Pixar movies. So, we are going to be going through them. We have S tier at the top, D tier at the bottom. I've seen every single Pixar movie except for Brave. I know, I'm slacking. I haven't seen Brave. I've seen every other movie though. So, I guess we'll just start off with Brave since I have never seen it. Nothing on Brave, but I'm just gonna put it in D because I haven't seen it. So that's not its actual ranking. I have to watch it. So everything else I have seen though. So let's move on. Okay, so first we have Up. Up is such a banger. It's a great movie. It is one of my favorites, I would say. It's not the like my ultimate favorite, but it is definitely up there. Like, oh, I just saw it. Play on words. That was not intentional. I'm going to put Up as A tier. I think it is a very good, very solid movie. I feel like that is fair. Not quite S, but close. I would say it's close. Toy Story 1, the original Toy Story. I think all the Toy Story movies are great. They're all fun movies. I feel like Toy Story is such like pinnacle Pixar. So good. The first one, I'm trying to think which Toy Story is my favorite. I feel like they're all good. There's not like really a bad Toy Story movie. It's kind of hard to rank the Toy Story movies, but they're all like super good. I don't know if it's S tier, but I'm going to put Toy Story at A tier because that was like one of my favorites when I was super little. I loved Toy Story. Such a fun movie. So I'll put it in A, probably just behind Up. Seems like a fair ranking. Okay, moving on, we have Monsters University. So this one came out when I was quite a bit older than a lot of these other movies. It wasn't bad. I've only seen it once, and it's been years. I remember it being kind of fun, but not being like super deep, kind of how Pixar has those kind of profound movies where it's kind of like for all ages. I kind of just remembering it being a little flat and not being like super, quite having the emotional tropes as the other movies. So it's probably like a B or a C. It wasn't bad though. So I don't know. Let me think here for a second. Probably let's put it in B for now. I don't know. It wasn't bad. I remember enjoying it. It could be a C though. We'll see. Moving on, we have Finding Dory. Okay, I liked Finding Dory. I thought it was a good movie. It didn't have the same feeling to me as Finding Nemo. I don't know if that's because Finding Nemo came out when I was a kid and I absolutely loved Finding Nemo. But Dory just felt like they were kind of just trying to cash out, and it just felt a little bit too similar to Finding Nemo. I don't know. It might be an unpopular opinion on this one. It was definitely not a bad movie. I remember liking it for sure, but I just didn't have the same kind of effect that Finding Nemo did on me. So for that reason, I'm going to put it into B above Monsters University. But you might disagree with that. I know Finding Dory is super popular, so just my opinion. But Finding Nemo, on the other hand, absolute banger of a movie. That's going into A tier. I love Finding Nemo. It might be... that's tough, man. Above Toy Story? I think I'm going to put it above Toy Story. Finding Nemo is such a classic. Great movie. That's probably why so many people like Finding Dory too, is just coming off of that. I don't know, just Dory as a lead, yeah, just not my favorite. But Finding Nemo, banger, absolute banger of a movie. Okay, now we got Cars 2. This is Cars 2, yeah, Cars 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've only seen this movie once, and it was horrible. D tier. Absolute trash of a movie. I probably will never watch this again. I don't remember it really. I just remember it being absolutely horrible, and pretty much most people agreeing with that. It was just not good. I don't know what they were doing. Terrible Cars movie. Let's move on. Next, we have Incredibles. Okay, The Incredibles is up there for... The Incredibles is probably top 3 for me. So I think Incredibles is going to be S tier. The Incredibles is so good. It is incredible indeed. So absolute banger of a movie. So good. I feel like The Incredibles is so rewatchable. Even as an adult, I like rewatched it last year and it's so good. You can get so many things out of it even as an adult. So I love The Incredibles. So much fun. It feels like a spy movie. There's adult themes. It's just a great movie all around. Super fun. Moving on. Another absolute banger. Ratatouille is also top 3 for me. It is so good. I don't know. I gotta think about what's my all-time favorite. So for now, it's just gonna be there. This could change. But Ratatouille is also top 3 for me. I love Ratatouille. Super fun movie. Gosh, like the music, the vibe, how it looks, the aesthetics, just I don't know, the story, everything about Ratatouille is like it feels like a perfect animated movie. It's so good, so much fun. Let me know down in the comments what's your favorite Pixar movie you've ever seen. I'm curious to see, what everyone's opinion is, so let me know. But yeah, Ratatouille, so good. Next, we have The Good Dinosaur. I've only seen this movie once, and it was pretty forgettable. I'm not going to lie. I don't really remember too much about it. I remember it being kind of boring. It was not a great movie. I don't think it was like the worst movie, like not on Cars 2 level, but it was not super memorable. So I'm going to put it at C tier. That's probably going to be my first C movie. It just, it wasn't great. I don't know. I mean, maybe if I rewatched it, but let me know what you thought of The Good Dinosaur if you watched it. Next, we have Cars. Is this the first Cars? Yeah, this is the first one. Okay. It's kind of hard to see in these like small little pictures. Yeah, so this is the first Cars. The first Cars is so good. I'm going to put that in A tier. Great movie. I remember when I saw this in the theaters. I saw a lot of these when they first came out in the theaters when I was a kid. But I remember going with my family and absolutely loving Cars. It's so much fun. Again, the music too. That scene, if you know, where there's like the fast kind of like cool cars and Lightning he's in the truck and like the truck's starting to fall asleep, Lightning's asleep, and the 3 cars kind of like stir the big semi truck off path. That scene, it was like my favorite scene as a little kid, and I would go rewatch that and rewind it just to see that scene because I don't know, the music, the vibe of those cars was so sick to me. So much fun. So yeah, Cars A tier for sure. Such a good movie. It's probably my favorite of the Cars trilogy. So next we have Cars 3. Cars 3 again, I've only seen it once. I don't think it's super rewatchable. I think it was good. It was way better than Cars 2. Not as good as Cars 1. Probably gonna be B tier. I think Cars 3 is a B tier movie. I don't think, that seems right. I mean, it's not good. Not quite on the A tier level. So I think B tier for Cars 3 is good. I feel like I should rewatch that one because I remember liking it, but it just wasn't on the same level as Cars 1 for me. Okay, moving on. We have A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life, I feel like I have mixed feelings about this one. I haven't seen this one since I was a kid. Like, it's literally been well over a decade since I've seen it. So maybe if I rewatched it, because some of these I have like rewatched as an adult. A Bug's Life, definitely have not seen it in years. So from what I remember enjoying it as a kid, but it was never my favorite. It was never the movie where I was like, I want to watch A Bug's Life. It was kind of like, okay, I'll watch it if it's on, if it was on like Disney Channel or something, like I would watch it, but it was never like a top favorite of mine. It was kind of just like, it was good, not bad. Probably, I think it might be C tier above Good Dinosaur. I don't know. It could be B or C, but I think I'm going to put it in C for now because it just never was like that movie that like really wanted me to like go watch it again. So for that reason, C tier. Next, we have Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2 was a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Coming off of Incredibles 1, which was fantastic as a movie, I feel like there was too much hype going into this one, too much expectations because of how good the first one was. And for that reason, the story just kind of fell for me. It wasn't like the twist villains and everything. It just, I don't know. It didn't hit the same as Incredibles 1. It was good. It was fine. It was not bad, but it was not great. I mean, I'm almost on the fence of putting it in B tier, but I don't know if it honestly could be a C tier for me. I've only watched it once, and that's like, what is that saying? That's saying that it wasn't a great movie for me. I think I'm going to put it top of C tier. Yeah, Incredibles 2 was pretty disappointing, I'm not going to lie. So moving on, we have WALL-E. WALL-E was incredible. Such a good movie. I feel like when WALL-E came out, it was this unique kind of animated movie that had never been made before, where there was like barely any talking. I mean, there's probably other movies that had done that concept, but for me, it was like the first animated movie that I'd watched where there was no talking for so much of the movie. And it looks so nice. WALL-E again is up there with how good the animation is. Props to the animators. It was, yeah, it's such a good movie. I love the story. I like WALL-E as a character. I love the love interest between him and Eva. It is so kind of like fun to watch. So yeah, WALL-E's a banger. I've watched WALL-E multiple times, and I feel like it's a very rewatchable movie for sure. It's not. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Is WALL-E like top 3 for me? Because yeah, I feel like these are definitely top 2. I think WALL-E might be. It might be S tier. I think I'm gonna put it at S tier. I don't think it's my. I think it's between these two for top 2, but I think WALL-E might be my third favorite movie. It is such a banger of a movie, so I think I'm gonna put it there. Number 3 at S tier. Yeah, WALL-E's great. Next, we have Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. I feel like is one of the first Pixar movies I saw as like a little kid. It was very fun. I definitely enjoyed it. I thought it was super funny. I feel like it's not, I don't know, because I don't think I've really rewatched it as an adult. So maybe I should to go see, because I don't know if it's like one of those movies where like adults can still enjoy it, but I remember enjoying it as a kid for sure. It's not going to be like top 3 for me, but it was a very good movie. I think it's going to be A tier. Probably after Cars. That looks fair. I might move, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Nemo. I really like Cars 1. I think this looks good actually for now. We can always change it later. Okay, Inside Out. Inside Out is another fantastic movie. Super good, super unique concept. I really enjoyed Inside Out. I feel like it's another one of those movies where anybody can kind of enjoy it. Like, it's definitely not just made for kids. Inside Out is probably going to be A tier as well. I think I'm going to put it above Monsters, Inc. Inside Out, yeah, great movie. Next, we have Coco. Coco, I've only seen once again. It came out when I was a little bit older, so I liked it. I think Coco's really good. It felt kind of sentimental. It had some good themes going for sure. Not my favorite. I feel like Coco's not super rewatchable. I don't know. You might disagree. I know a lot of people really like Coco. It's probably not going to be A tier for me, but I think it's going to be B tier. Probably right there. It could even be ahead of Finding Dory. I don't know. I'll put it. Yeah, right there. Like, kind of towards the top of B tier. It's a good movie. Just not my personal favorite. Next, we have Toy Story 2. Okay, Toy Story 2. Another really good one. I don't know. Yeah, like I said before, I don't know if I like Toy Story 1 or Toy Story 2. Both feel like they were both very good movies, and I always really like them. I don't really, like, have a particular like feeling of which one's better. I think they're both great. I think it's going to be A tier. I'll just put it at like right next to it because I remember really enjoying Toy Story 2. It's been a while since I've seen it, but great movie again. Moving on, we have Toy Story 3. Okay, Toy Story 3, this might be an unpopular opinion, is my favorite Toy Story out of all the Toy Story movies that have been made. I don't know, something about it, the story just absolutely hit. I feel like it might have been the timing too, because I grew up on, Toy Story 1 and 2 as like a little kid. That's when those movies came out for me. So I, being kind of like similar age of Andy, obviously having toys as a little kid. And then when it was literally as I was going off to college, I think it was the same year is when Toy Story 3 came out. So the timing of him kind of like abandoning his toys and everything just really hit, because it felt very relatable to me at the time. So I might, this might not be for everybody, but for me, I felt like a connection to this movie, and the themes I thought were super kind of strong. And I really like the character arcs. I like the villain of Lotso. Just a great movie. I really love Toy Story 3. Let me know what's your favorite Toy Story. I'm curious to see. So I'm going to put it in A tier as well, above the other two Toy Stories. Next, we have Onward. Onward, man, I'm not going to lie. I have only seen it once. it was kind of forgettable. It was kind of forgettable. I remember watching it being like, this is fine. It's a movie. I probably will never rewatch it. It was kind of just like, I feel like this is when Pixar kind of, they were definitely not quite hitting like they used to when they were, when I was a little kid. So this movie was just super average in my mind. I'm going to put it in C tier. I don't think it was like terrible, but it wasn't great, to be honest. Next, we have Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4, I don't know. I kind of have like mixed feelings about Toy Story 4. I don't think it needed to be made. Like, I kind of wish Toy Story just ended with the third one, because the third one felt like such a perfect wrap up to the story. Make it a trilogy, end it with a bang. Like, it felt perfect. Why make Toy Story 4? Obviously for the money. So I thought it was good. Like, I thought the story was fine. It felt unnecessary. I thought the animation was insane. Like, how it looked was crazy. It's probably one of the best looking films of Pixar's repertoire. So I'm going to put it in B. It just, I don't know. It didn't feel like it needed to be made. Very unnecessary. What do you guys think about Toy Story 4? I heard they might make a Toy Story 5, which I'm like, come on, guys. Very unnecessary, but I don't know. It is what it is. All right, moving on, we have Soul. So this is more towards like the newer end of Pixar movies, the more recent releases. Soul is so good. Soul is, honestly, I'm going to put Soul in S tier. Soul is such a good movie. If you guys haven't seen Soul, go watch it. This does not feel like a kid's movie. This probably feels like one of the most adult Pixar movies they've ever made. It is so good. It is deep. It is like a good deep thinker if you want that. I love Soul. It is such a good movie. I don't know if it's gonna break into the top 3, but yeah, it is S tier for me for sure. Next we have Luca. Been a while since I've seen this one. Okay, I remember enjoying Luca. I think it was very good. I think I remember watching it and being like, this feels like a good Pixar movie. Like, it's not great, but it felt like after kind of Pixar had some kind of iffy movies, Luca felt like they were kind of more back on track. I remember liking it. So I think Luca's either going to be top of B or bottom of A for me. I think I'm going to put it top of B. I like Luca a lot. That looks good. Maybe like this. I might switch out with Coco, actually. Yeah, maybe. I think we're gonna go Coco top. Coco, Luca, those kind of feel like the same vibe for me. I really liked those movies. They just weren't the best, but definitely not bad at all. Like, I think I would go rewatch those for sure. I liked Luca. Next is Turning Red. Absolute trash. I did not like this movie at all. Let me know what you guys thought of Turning Red. I was not a fan. I'll put it better. I guess it was better than Cars 2, but that's not hard to do. Turning Red, it's not a good movie. It's really not. I don't know. I didn't like it at all. And I remember being like, why? Like, what is this movie? Just not good. Never going to rewatch this. I don't really have much else to say to that one. Just not a good movie. Next, we have Lightyear. Again, Lightyear was not good. This is when Pixar was on kind of a streak of bad movies. Lightyear is going to be D tier as well. Again, not good. Not good. I don't know why they made it what they were going for. It just didn't hit. It didn't connect with me. The story was bad. Didn't like it. Not good. And to wrap up this video, we have Elemental. Elemental, I don't know. When I watched it, I really wanted to like it. I think when I saw the trailer, I was like, this looks really like it's going to be a classic Pixar movie. It's going to be a banger. It didn't quite live up to the expectation, but it wasn't bad. It felt fine. Like, it was okay. It was okay. I think it was a C tier. I'm going to put it in middle of C. It wasn't great. Maybe I'll rewatch it at some point, but yeah, not the best movie. I think to wrap up, I think this looks good. Honestly, I think Incredibles might be my favorite Pixar movie of all time, but Ratatouille is right there. These are definitely like top 2, but those could flip-flop for sure. And then this feels right, like WALL-E, Soul. Those are all S tiers for me. The A tiers these look solid. These are all like classics. So good. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite Pixar movie of all time? Did you agree or disagree with this list? What is your least favorite Pixar movie? I still gotta watch Brave. Let me know if it's worth watching. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. I appreciate the support. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.